Hello and welcome. We are here today with Packages as Passengers, here to tell you about their latest hit single, which is Excuses to Go Thrift. I have to take these to drop them off here at the post office, which you can't see because there's currently a Liberty in the way, and then go to the UPS store because I have packages to pick up and packages to drop off. So I'm gonna hit up the DAV and see what they have there. I really love sourcing on Mondays because it has had a whole weekend of people donating stuff, and I can normally find some good stuff. We're gonna hope that I find another $600 piece of Pyrex. I know that was probably a once in a lifetime thing, but you know, a girl can hope. So let me get these dropped off and we'll head to the ups. So my passengers have changed. This is a package from Michael, which I will open at the end of the video, and this is a return from Amazon. So sweet. And let's go thrifting. So I got halfway to the thrift store when I realized I have a rumbly in my tumbly. It is lunchtime, so I am in Colonial Williamsburg anyway because I have to go through Colonial Williamsburg to get to the DAB. So I'm gonna go to Precarious and have a pint and some delicious street tacos. So I'll tell you what I pick. I love Precarious. It's probably one of my favorite local breweries, and I stop here almost every chance I get, as you can tell. Hello everyone and welcome to Precarious. Precarious has a rotating set of beers as well as plenty of games for y'all to play. Here is the list for today. And here is the taco stand that is inside nestled, and more games and places to sit. Here are my tacos. They do double stacked tacos, so it's like double the meat and double the tortillas. 6 tiny tacos. I ate all 6 tiny tacos. I will never not be grateful that this is what I get to do now. Like I said, I've never been happier, and I am just very grateful. So now I'm going to go to the DAV and we are going to see if I can make this day even better. So I walked in and it was half off the skirts, and then I saw this Vintage Express tag and it said made in the USA, but you can't see it because the camera decided not to focus. It's got lovely little velvet sides, and right behind it, ooh, we have my favorite vintage brand for $3. Half off of that, it's $1.50. Yes. Oh, what is this? This looks absolutely wild. Wait, what is this? I can't, it's too much. We got a lovely German Dissler piece for $7. Long maxi with this absolutely lovely fabric that I think will fit me. Oh look, more vintage. 50s vintage, yes. I'm just in absolute vintage heaven right now. And I just thought these were cute. I mean, am I gonna buy these? No. Am I gonna play with them? Yes, absolutely. My foot is telling me I have definitely been on it for way too long. It is screaming at me. But I have a full gabbage bag. I have a full gabbage bag full of stuff. A lot of vintage. I'm very excited. So I'm going to go home, lay down, and then I will show you what I picked up. But it was a good day. Good day. Okay, as you can tell, I am back at my house. It is the next day, and my allergies are on like Donkey Kong, so we're gonna try to get through this without me sneezing and or sniffling too much. So if I'm doing a little extra mouth breathing, that's why. I cannot breathe through my face. Well, I can breathe through my face, but it's only through this hole, not through these holes, if that makes sense. Okay, so let me show you what I picked up at the DAV. First, I'm going to show you these 2 sealed VHS tapes. I know VHS tapes were a big craze last year. I rarely look at them, but they were by the books, so your girl definitely looked at the books. I did find a book, and that is in my book haul, which I will link up above on my other channel. But for 25 cents a piece, this one new was selling for like $7 or $8. This one new was selling for $7 or $8. Which I was surprised because it's Indiana Jones. I would have thought this one would have sold more, but it's basically just selling for its original price, which was $9. So cool. I figure I can't go wrong for 25 cents. So when I walked into the Dav, big sign up front said women's skirts and shorts were half off, which I found weird because their skirt and short section is like the smallest section in the store. So I'm not quite sure why they decided to mark that as half off and not like the tops, which they had racks of, but you know, it's not my business. So that's where I went first, and I found a lot of skirts. So this looks absolutely like nothing. Looks like just a little jersey, little like athleisure type thing. It's got this little velvet stripe here, which should give you a little bit of a key. Another little velvet stripe here, and the most unnecessary pocket here in the back. I don't even know what that's supposed to hold. I guess your cherry chapstick. This is 90s Express. So there is the Express logo. This is a small, and the reason I know it is 90s Express is because of the fact that the tag, for one, and two, it's because it says it's made in the USA. So 90s Express, giving me very much the cranberries, very much garbage. Not garbage as in it's bad, but like this is very 90s. So I have this. Let me move the men's stuff. This is Brave Soul London. At this Dav, I have absolutely zero ability to look stuff up. My phone does not work, and I had a very busy day today, so I did not also look this up. So I'll put what it's selling for over here because I have no idea. I just saw a red Y2K style, like this very much in the front here. It was very much a thing in like early 2000s for girls to turn their jeans, their old jeans, into skirts by doing this doohickey. So I saw a Y2K. I could use that tag for this skirt, even if it's not maybe made in the Y2K, and get away with it. I then found this, which I was surprised by. It is a pair of Athleta. It's a skirt by Athleta and a size 12. This Dav does not know Athleta is a thing at all. I don't even think they know Lululemon is a thing, but then again, I've never found Lululemon at the store, so it's just an Athleta skirt, which I thought was amazing. The real reason why I stuck in that store for so long is because I spotted this, and that looks like a crazy 80s pattern, right? Except it's not. But I saw this because it's green and it looks like it's a crazy 80s pattern. This is actually Campus Casuals of California. And I put this on my Instagram story. Campus Casuals of California is a vintage brand that I look out for. You guys saw me actually last month in one of my What Sold videos sell a skirt by them. It was a Hawaiian print skirt from the 70s, and I sold it for $25 on Etsy, and I had to do a repair on it, so I did a video on my sewing channel. Because Campus Casuals of California existed from 1952 to 1978. So this is not a crazy 80s pattern because this company didn't exist in the 80s. Based on the tag, this is their 70s tag. This is a 70s skirt. So this is a vintage 70s campus casual skirt. So I found one, and then found another one. This one is made out of the same type of twill fabric as the one I had originally found, the Hawaiian one. It's also in the same paneling style, and when you walk, it's supposed to like do this flippy thing. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's really pretty when you walk. It's very sexy when you walk with a skirt with the style. But I found another one, and just this blue polka dot, and then guess what? I found a third one. Except this poor baby, someone had dropped coffee on it, but you can tell now I have washed it and stain treated it, and all the coffee is gone. So this is another one, again, also from the 70s, right there. This is just a nice geometric. This is also the sexy sachet type thing. But I found 3 70s skirts. And then I was like, you know what that means? Sadly, that normally means someone's grandma died. But that also means someone donated all their closet. So I was like, I'm gonna have to go through all the women's stuff now. And I did. I didn't go through the tops because, as I said, it's too many tops, and I was too tired at that point because I had just eaten tacos, as you guys saw, and I was done. So again, look at this. Most people would see this and say this is 80s. It is not. It is, again, campus casuals from the 70s, and it's like giving me very much the Golden Girls suit sets, because this is 2 pieces. This is giving me very much Blanche on Vacation in Hawaii type deal. But there is the tag. So I got a 2-piece set here. And then I found this baby. And I almost cried because I was so excited. This is not Campus Casuals. This is Coquette. The tag is very, very sad. But this would have been late 50s, early 60s. I'm gonna stand up so that way you guys can kind of see this a little bit better. But this is a typical mid-century house dress. So it's like just the button-up front shirt where you like kind of step into it. And the reason why I'm excited is because I think this will fit me. So if it does fit me, I am going to have to probably try and pattern this before I sell it. But this is just absolutely beautiful. It's also still wet because I also had to stain treat this. The lovely lady at the counter gave this to me for $3 because I am going to have to repair this. It does have very much a hole, but it's just where the seam has come away. So you can see here, this is very easy for anybody who can sew, just to seam that back together. I am just absolutely excited for this. One, again, if it fits me, then I will get to probably try to pattern this out so I can make my own. You know, whenever I have that magical time thing that I don't seem to ever have enough of. But even if I don't pattern this before it moves on to a new home, this is like an easy $65, $70. So, thought that was amazing. Now, this is something I will also probably wear until it sells. This is Sanita. This is just an athleisure shirt dress in green with pockets. I actually didn't see any comps for the dresses. The skirts and the tops were going for like $10, $15. So I'm hoping maybe $20, $25 for this, and I will happily wear it until it sells. We got another mall brand, but we have vintage mall brand. I have shown you the vintage Old Navy tag before. This is, as I talked about before, this was very big in the Y2K era, that the jeans, the skirts that look like jeans, looks something like something unspeakable has happened to this pair. I haven't washed these things yet, so but like this pair of denim that looks like it was just a pair of denim pants that someone made into a skirt. This was very big in that time period, so I'm gonna throw that over there to wash. And the dresses again. I found this, and I know if my lovely friend Victoria is watching this, she will geek out when she sees this. Just like I geeked out when I saw it. I showed you to you a little bit in the footage. Let's stand up again. This very typical 80s pretty in pink dress. This is what's called a bubble dress. So you see down here at the bottom where it's kind of like, it's gonna basically do that, where it makes like a bubble around your butt. This is a bubble dress. by, you can't see it because the front is just trying to ruin everything, by Jessica McClintock and Gunny Sacks. So this is definitely going on someone's Instagram. Not mine, because my giant butt is not going to fit in this, but this is definitely just every vintage hound's dream, or at least mine. I'm so excited to have found a bubble dress. It's got really nice boning in the sides to help keep everything up and in, but this was just absolutely stunning. I've still never found a Gunny Sacks dress like the cottagecore style dress, and probably that's a good thing because I'd probably keep it, but from the 70s. But I was still excited about that. So I saw this. This is a Distler. This is actually a traditional piece of German clothing. I'm gonna put the proper name here because I don't remember what, I think it's called a Grindel, something like that. But this is a traditional piece of German clothing. You could just wear it as a regular dress. Normally you wear like a little white lacy crop top underneath of this as like an undershirt. But this is like traditional folk wear. And this is made in Germany. You can see the $7 price tag there. This also needs to be washed. It is kind of crunchy inside. But I saw this and people were selling these for $40 on eBay. Not as traditional German clothing, but as like Ren Fair garb, which, you know, if it works, sure. So I definitely snapped this up, and I found my first Lulu dress. I hear Poshmark, you know, the posh girls talk about Lulus all the time, and I've never found it. But I saw this beautiful blue jewel tone dress with this nice deep V, cute sleeves. This is giving me like 50s housewife, but like in a maxi. It's a long, long skirt. So this will probably be a pain to photograph, but this is in my size. So I can at least, if nothing else, even if the photographs suck, model this so I can sell it. So also I really like jewel tones. That also needs a wash, so we're gonna throw everything over there that needs washing still. And I'm gonna show you the two men things that I found. I didn't really go very hard in the men's because I went so hard in the women's. I found not one, but two Hawaiian shirts. And you're like, I don't care. That's fair. But these are Blue Waterwear by AFCO. So these are not necessarily going to sell for a lot of money, but most AFCO moves very quickly for me. This one is a large and this one is a medium, so I can't lot them up, but I don't really do that anyway. And we have a lighthouse scene, which there are some people that really like lighthouses. And we have another lighthouse scene. So no matter what, somebody's going to get a lighthouse in their life. And then the last thing I have to share with y'all, again, we're going with Y2K vibes. Houndstooth. We got Houndstooth. This is by Susan Bristol. This is made in China, but because I can put Y2K in the title. So Y2K is still in. I know I promised I was going to open up Michael's present at the end of this video, but it is already too long. So if you want to see what Michael sent me, I am going to do that at the end of my monthly recap. So hopefully you guys will watch that. That will either be the next video or the video after that. So either way, I'll see you in a couple days for something. Until then, bye!